I'm low key like the Mo G G G G. I'm low key like the Mo G G G. I'm low key like the Mo G G G.
Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. I'm Laila Kahis from Eco Company. So, I'm going to report about buy-bust operation. Buy-bust operation is a form of entrapment employed by peace officers as an effective way of apprehending a criminal in the act of commission of the offense. So, ang police agent ani is mag-disguise sila as a buyer of illegal drugs. Kaya para ma-confirm nila ang kanang mag-conduct sila og buy-bust operation kung namaligya ba na siya og illegal drugs. And then, the planning and preparation of buy-bust operation. The operation must be preceded by an intensive surveillance, casing or other intelligence operations and gathering evaluation and timely dissemination. So, igo sila mag-conduct og buy-bust operation kay mag-gather pa sila mga evidence. The intelligence must be evidence-based and shall be supported by documents such as summaries of information, maps, sketches, affidavits, and sworn statements. So, kung mag-conduct sila buy-bust operation, dapat mag-gather pa sila mga information nga based sa ilang evidence. And then, the search for drug evidence with warrant concept. Section 1, Rule 126 Revised Rules of Court. A search warrant is an order in writing issued in the name of the people in the Philippines, signed by a judge and directed to a peace officer commanding him to search for personal property described therein and bring it before the court. In the planning and preparation of search for drug evidence with warrant, the first is prior to the procurement of search warrant, intensive intelligence data gathering must be undertaken, evidence-based and supported by credible documents. So, igo sila kuha og search warrant kay kuhaan pa sila, mag-gather pa sila mga data. And then nakabase sa ilang nakuha na evidence. Then the second is conduct of surveillance, casing, and other intelligence operations. So, mag-conduct pa sila surveillance. So, baybayan nila ang kanang tao. And then the third is identification, movement, activities, and location of suspects should be established. So, dapat ilailahon nila ng tao and then usang iyang mga ginalihok o mga activities niya og asa siya nagpuyo og asa po ang iyang ginaadtuan. And then the fourth is search warrant shall be applied with competent court. And then the fifth is mag-conduct na sila og operation. And then the last is submission of reports. Marijuana eradication. Marijuana eradication involves the location and destruction of marijuana plantations, including the identification, arrest, and prosecution of the planter, owner, or cultivator. Ang cultivator is mo nang nagtanom sa marijuana. And the etching of the land where the plantations are located. So, the planning and preparation of marijuana eradication is the planning of operation shall be preceded by intelligence gathering to verify the existence of marijuana plantation and the existence to be supported by documentary evidence such as summary of information, maps, sketches, and photographs, and others. So, ang kining marijuana eradication is dapat jud na mag-documentary sila sa mga evidence o na mga pictures nga ilang na basihan kung tinuod ba nga na mga marijuana dara ang lugar. And the intelligence gathering must be appropriately documented by pre-operations order and after casing reports. And then, conduct of operation. So, pag-conduct nila og marijuana eradication, the first is mag-briefing sila and then rehearsals and proper formation kung usang ilang pag-ato dito kung usa ilang mga formation nila. And then the second is exact location of the plantation must be established. So, dapat kung nakabutang po dito kung asa ang exact location nila. And then the third is identify the owner of the land or the cultivators. So, dapat nakaila mo kung kinsa ang tagiyaan nga land Tapos kung kinsa ang mga nagtanom nga tao sa mga marijuana. And then the fourth is coordination with the operating units in the area. So mag-coordinate jud mo sa mga uban na units dito nga lugar. And then the fifth is barangay eradication team should be organized. So dapat naka-organize pod tanan sa inyong mga buhaton dito. And then the last is strict compliance with SOP under rules of operations. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, sir. This is Razel Ann P. Benever from Section ACO. So, for today's video is I'm going to discuss the undercover operation. So, undercover operation is an investigative technique in which the personnel involved assumes different identities in order to obtain the necessary information. This technique may also be considered as a method of surveillance. So, undercover operation, from the word undercover, it involves the personnel which assumes the different identities. So, ang usa ka personnel nga maganda o undercover operation is dapat kanang kabalo siya sa mga patakaran o sa ilahang mga rules. Then, ang usa ka personnel nagagamit siya og different identities para dili siya mabalaan nga usa siya ka undercover. Then, sa undercover operation, gakuan siya, ga-obtain siya og mga information kay para mabalaan nga kani nga organisasyon nga iyahang sudlan is naadyoy gihibuhat nga illegal. Then, planning and operation. Undercover operations shall be resorted to only under circumstances where evidence can be hardly obtained in an open investigation or when an open investigation is unsuccessful. So, mahitabo lang ang undercover operation sa nga planning and operation if kanang na siya sa under or circumstances nga if kanang lisod kuhaon ng isa ka investigation nga makuha o mga ebidensya o unsuccessful ang investigation. Then, conduct of operation. Proper briefing and rehearsals, identification of effective cover and undercover, bypass or search with warrant operations. Operation shall be in consonance with the existing SOPs or on undercover operations. So, sabotable na ang sa conduct of operations. Mao na siya ang mga dapat buhatan sa usa ka undercover. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I'm Rianisi Madamo from Section ECO. So, for today's video, I will discuss kung unsa ang na-assign sa ako ang topic sa Chapter 4, which is ang narcotic investigation. So, what is narcotic investigation? Narcotic investigation is a necessary tool employed by drug enforcement agencies in building up relevant and competent evidence. Narcotic investigation daw isa ka necessary tool nga gina-employed sa drug enforcement agencies or ginagamit or naikalabutan about sa drug or competent evidence. So, narcotic evidence is o siya sa pinaka-importante pod, which is para nga mapauswag o ma-successful imong operation about drug case. Then, daghang mga pamaagi para nga ma-successful ang imong operation na may kalabutan sa drug. So, which is, this include, not limited to use informants. So, informants daw is giving information without any exchange of money or anything. Then, next is interviewing or pag-interview sa suspects or witness. And then, interrogation, surveillance operation, and undercover operation. Letter B is planning and operation. Planning and operation is the most effective way of investigative technique or combination of two or more or all techniques. So, planning and operation daw is a most effective way of investigative technique. So, o ikaw, usa ka drug enforcer, kung ikaw ang mag-plan, o usa ka thinkers on how to success the operation about a drug case. So, or kanang given situation by considering the magnitude of drug law violations. So sa pagkandak pug investigation sa narcotic investigation, na siya mga basic steps or in investigation and detection. So this include the following. First is initial investigation. Number 2, tactical investigation or follow-up investigation. 3 is post-operation, custodial investigation. Number 5, after investigation and inquest. Number 6 is prosecution and filing of the case. And the last is the trial of the case. So, that's all sa ako ang report. God bless.